Hi, this is Christopher Kelsall from AthleticsIllustrated.com. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to this podcast. All right, episode number 4. Today we talk about Dave Proctor from Okotoks, Alberta, the ultra runner, and his cross-Canada record attempt. Thanks for tuning in. On June 27th, Okotoks, Alberta, ultra runner Dave Proctor left mile zero in Victoria, BC on his cross-Canada run. Proctor is running 7,200 kilometers from Victoria, BC to St. John's, Newfoundland for two reasons. One, he hopes to break legendary Canadian ultramarathon runner Al Howie's Guinness-recognized record, which stands at 72 days, 10 hours. Proctor's goal is to go 66 days or 108 kilometers per day average. The second reason why he is running is he is raising money for the Rare Disease Foundation and has dubbed the trek Outrun Rare. His 9-year-old son Sam has a rare disease. He's along for the trip in the Outrun Rare branded RV. You can follow Proctor's trek at outrunrare.com. On his website, he has a Garmin, a live tracker linked there, so you can see his daily activity live. And on Instagram, as well as Facebook at facebook.com, outrunrare. I had the opportunity to speak with Proctor at Staples on June 26th, the day before he left on his trek.
Starting tomorrow on June 27th, 4:45 in the morning, I'm going to take off from mile zero here in Victoria, and I'm going to run across Vancouver Island, all the mainland, all of Newfoundland, just under 7,200 kilometers. I'm going to get it done in 66 days. That's my goal, to break Al Howie's 1991 record of 72 days and 10 hours. It's a Guinness World Record. He ran 101 kilometers a day, no days off, and I'm going to run 108 kilometers a day, no days off.
In regards to Proctor running 7 kilometers more per day than Al Howie's average, I waved it off as just 7K, and he made it pretty clear that it wasn't just 7K.
Well, Howie set the bar real high, and you think about 101 kilometers a day, and you think, what's an extra 7? After 101 kilometers a day, every kilometer is just etching and just gnawing away at you. And so to say, that's an extra 7 kilometers a day, yeah, don't believe that for 1 second. Those 7 kilometers are going to rip away at my soul every day.
Recovery will be important, and Proctor will be eating like a hungry bear, consuming up to 10,000 calories per day.
That's going to be the case, is how quickly can I recover each one of these days. If you're not running, you're eating. If you're not eating, you're sleeping. One of my good friends, Pete Kostelnick, he ran across America 2 years ago and set the transcontinental speed record from San Francisco to New York City in 42 days. And he said, Dave, it's more of an eating contest than it is a running contest. He said, you have to hammer back 10,000 calories of food a day. And he said, I never once ever shed a tear over running. He said every single day I was crying because I simply couldn't put food in my mouth. He said you look like a python when it swallows a rabbit and the belly's sticking out. And he says that's the way you feel and look every single day, and that's going to be my reality for the next 2 months.
As for the run itself, on his first day, June 27th, he ran 34 kilometers from mile zero in Victoria to Sydney to catch a ferry to take him to the mainland just outside of Vancouver. Where he proceeded to run another 107 1/3 kilometers at 4:54 per kilometer pace from Tsawwassen to just outside of Mission, BC, between Mission and Chilliwack. By day 9, Proctor had arrived in Lake Louise over 1,000 kilometers into his run. On the 7th of July, he now is at 1,600 meters of elevation above sea level, and will begin a long, very gradual, net downhill 4,000 kilometer stretch of running between Lake Louise and Toronto, Ontario. Currently, Proctor is 1 day behind his schedule for a 66-day run across Canada. However, if he continues at this pace, Al Howie's Guinness recognized record is in jeopardy for sure. And more importantly, Proctor is looking to raise $1 million for the Rare Disease Foundation.
So you can go to outrunrare.com. You can donate there. There's a number of donation portals. You can follow me online. I'm going to be on Facebook, under Dave Proctor. We're going to have a Garmin Live tracker, Twitter. But tell your friends about this idiot who's just running day in, day out for 66 days, and look online and find out why. Look at my little guy, look into those big brown eyes, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to see why.
Once again, you can track Proctor's run across Canada live with his Garmin tracker, which you can find on his website at outrunrare.com/. You can follow him on Instagram and Facebook at facebook.com/outrunrare/. Thanks for tuning in to this fourth episode podcast at athletics.illustrated.com. I'll be looking to do more of these in the future. Feel free to give feedback. Check us out at athletics.illustrated.com. Visit us on Facebook as well as Twitter. Thanks for tuning in. All right, that concludes part 1 of the 3-part series talk by Alex Hutchinson in Victoria, BC at Frontrunners Victoria. Stay tuned for part 2 and part 3 coming soon.